big. There we go. That should be good. And we have audio on this end. We do indeed. So, hello people of the internet. It is I, Solar Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where today we're going to continue helping out the Amazonas.com website by making more and more deliveries. Because I totally didn't almost lose my marbles last night doing 39 floors of that pagoda event, for lack of better words. But no real point in stalling things out, as evidenced last night. This is not an event that will be done relatively quickly. Just gonna really quickly claim my stuff. Did all that... Hang on. Did all that stuff... I'm legitimately not stalling, but did all that stuff just go straight into my inventory or something? So that's gonna be quite annoying. I think it's just going straight into my inventory. That is definitely more than a little bit annoying there. Yeah, it's just being deposited straight. Oh. Maybe, I don't know, it looks like it is, but maybe the foes aren't. I legitimately need to see, because if they are, then... Okay, so they aren't. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Refilter out the foes. I'm going to at least use these golden foes, and then I'm going to just jump straight back into the event. Because I've got 65 floors worth of servants that I can power through today, and I want to get as much of that accomplished as I can. Because, yeah, don't want to be going for another 4-hour stream again, because that was hell on my throat, for lack of better terms. Very much hell on my throat. Alright, there we go. All golden foes used. Not really much else to do. Did they automatically come out of the... They do not? Yep. I will remove Shelter, Mash, XA, and Aresh from the facilities. It sadly limited me to 1, not 5, which I'm pretty sure is what it did last time, but oh well. Next one is a caster node for this boss fight. It'll let me literally use anybody. I think I will stick with Martha at the very least, just because, you know, it's very likely going to be a stronger enemy, so better safe than sorry. And then we're going to just start bringing in Berserkers, because, yeah, it makes sense to not really put too much worry into the lower tier servants classes that I'm bringing, since they're not really going to do much anyways, except for die. Without honor and humanity, the war of analog versus digital. So, Edison and Tesla then. What a nice quiet planet this is. I have no doubt that the customer who lives here must be similarly calm and collected. And the fact that they only ordered a single bookmark means they must also be a person of refined tastes. Oh, it's not going to be uneventful. Me too. Oh, speaking of which, isn't that the house our next stop? It's going to be extravagant, won't it? Oh, okay, surprise, surprise. Hello there. Oh! Murasaki. Honestly wasn't expecting. I was honestly expecting, Edison and Tesla. Yes, may I ask who's calling? We are from Amazonas.com. Please sign here. I see, then the time has finally come. I've never had a customer sign with a brush before. Well, no matter. Very well, here you go. And with that, have at you. What do you think you're doing? I would like to know as well. Declaring war, of course. Oh my, that brushwork was very high in BP, and this elegant handwriting gets so cosmic. Incidentally, did you know that cosmic and cosmetic have the same etymology? It's true. But then it would seem this isn't the time to be admiring the fine artisanship. You must be another vulture trying to pick off Amazonas.com when it's down, aren't you? Hey, Deontay, welcome to the stream. Howdy things. You're about to clear floors 45 onwards. I'm hopeful that I will, at the very least, get through the first 100 floors by today's stream. Fingers crossed, hopeful that I will be able to manage that. I have enough servants in my repertoire to take out 65 floors total, so yeah, I should be fine. Should. Provided that I don't get screwed with bad servant picks later on, but it should be fine. I once tried the same thing, but now that we're business partners, I can't have it going under. At least not until I get a solid return on my BP investment. The last thing I need is some unforeseen bottom line pressure at the end of our fiscal year. An unabashed manifesto dripping with desire. I understand. As a CEO, I too am all about profits. I'm afraid you're mistaken. I'm no vulture. My name is Ellis Hunter Purple, and my duty to enact divine retribution on you. L.S. Hunter Purple. I really kind of want to just make a compilation of all the Servant-verse stuff just to get some solid idea of what the heck is going on there. Yes, what does LS stand for? It stands for Love Story. That's right, I have an insatiable hunger for tales of romance, no matter when or where they're written. I even tried my hand at writing my own when I hadn't found any capable of satisfying me. Suffice to say, I'm a bookstore owner / romance author with a great collection of love stories in the galaxy. And this vengeance I'm about to enact is not born solely from my own grievances. Understand that I strike these blows on behalf of story lovers everywhere. Stories, huh? Indeed, people from all walks of life throughout all of recorded history have always been fond of stories. Whether they wish to savor the thrills they will never experience in their daily lives, or have their hearts moved by stirring dramatic developments, their appetites for stories of all kinds is truly insatiable. Naturally, Amazonist.com has plenty of stories stocked on our shelves to meet the demand, but we also know that in today's business world, fewer customers have the time to read books or even watch a movie. Which is why we came up with an all-new product line. Okay, so that's what the analog versus digital is gonna be here. See, I originally thought it was analog versus digital as in AC versus DC, as in the Servant-verse counterparts of Edison and Tesla, you know? But actually, come to think of it, wasn't Edison already... I feel like Edison's already made its debut in a Servant-verse event. I can't remember what, though. But I feel like Edison has been around. But now I understand the analog versus digital. Physical books from LS Hunter Purple compared to the digital books of Amazonas. Clever. The Kindness Flare. Oh god. The Amazon Kindle or whatever. We experience stories through our brains when we read or watch a story. Our brains are what makes us feel excited or moved or what have you. So we thought, why not cut out the intermediary and go straight to the source? To elaborate, we came up with a product that lets us send data directly to our customers. Okay, never mind. That is not... Okay, that's a little bit more direct than I thought. Definitely more direct than I thought. That's super dangerous. Yeah, I would prefer to wait and get an actual physical book than have the data of a book streamed directly into my brain. Thank you. I mean, anything connected straight to the brain sounds like something out of a cyberpunk dystopia. Now the Kindness series is Amazonist.com's best-selling product line by far. They let our customers experience a story without all the time-consuming reading or watching. They may not technically be stories themselves, but we stand behind our guarantee that the effects are identical. Now our customers can order any moving experience they like with a single click and have it delivered directly to their brainstem, complete with same-soul shipping in select areas. Only available at Amazonist.com. Exactly. Thanks to all these kindness flares, stories throughout the Servant-verse are on the brink of extinction. There's a lot to be said about trudging around dozens of different bookstores until you feel like they're about to fall off from looking for a new book that grabs your interest, or spending a whole day just to get up to a movie theater far away because it's the closest one showing the film you've been looking forward to for ages. But now that people can get the same emotional charges by having some data dumped directly into their brains via a single click, that's all going away. The way things are going now, there won't be any paper books left when you can wait to turn to the next page, or theaters where you can bite your nails during a tense scene. It's not right, and I won't stand for it. Yeah, I'm actually on Murasaki's side here. So don't worry, Amazon as CEO. I'll still help you with your deliveries, but I'm just gonna shift sides for this fight to Murasaki, or my bad, Ellis Hunter Purple. Yeah, I'm very much inclined to agree. Me too. Stories are one of the best things humanity has ever invented. True. See, it's not just me who feels this way. I'm not sure why you're on the Amazonist.com side, but I'm assuming it's just some sort of misunderstanding. Once this is all over with, I hope you'll visit my bookstore. I'm sure you'll find something on the shelves that appeals to you. I'll even throw in a lovely handmade book cover to go with it. Yeah, I can't deny that digitizing everything makes it a lot easier to read or draw, but I think I'd miss paper books if they went away for good, too. From where I stand, this is simply how the times are changing. The whole reason customers frequent our site is because we provide convenient solutions to their requirements. Our user-friendly systems, converging with services designed to meet the needs of the modern age, have merely resulted in a product line that is advantageous over that of its traditional competitors. Good lord, I'm having trouble speaking today. I'm not entirely sure what you're getting at, but it doesn't matter. I and the other story lovers like me refuse to simply fade away with the times. This is war for stories, for values, for our very survival, and I intend to fight as hard as I can. Now prepare for battle. Gosh, that seems like a simply deeply rooted problem. It doesn't seem like it can be easily resolved. Still, no matter how valid our grievances may be, we can't let her kill us without a fight. Please do your best to neutralize her, Master. Well, she wouldn't kill us. She said that when this is all over, she hopes to come to her bookstore, so, you know, we should be fine. Amazon.com CEO might not be, but, you know, I'm pretty sure that, given that she doesn't really have any others... Oh, wait, that would all fall to Cleopatra. So if she were to undertake an unfortunate accident, then, you know, and actually, you know, since we were the first one that she outsourced to, very theoretically, we would have a stronger claim in the company than she would, so... It stands to reason that the ownership of Amazonas.com would fall to us, you know? It just stands to reason. Give us a strong and firm foothold in the servant-verse. Lots of magical energy. Yeah, I think that we definitely need to side with Murasaki here. For the books. Totally just for the books. No other reasons. Certainly not for the potential wealth from 10th going down. Very nice crits there, actually. Oh, break bars now. So, this is when it starts to get a little bit more tricky. Okay. I mean... we should still be relatively fine here. Martha should break this first bar, and then Penth can take care of the second. Hopefully. That did not do as much damage as I was hoping it would. There we go. Good buster. Attacks are good. Cursed Poem D+. Oh, you son of a biscuit. NP Seal. How long is it for? 1 turn. Okay, that's not terrible. That would have probably been very useful to use. For now, get some heals going and just smash for now, I suppose. And this is game, set, match. Penth, oh my bad, Amazonas.com CEO, destroy. The NP line change is so fun. It's so fun. Oh, well, that wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. And just to ensure some things, I'm going to really quickly here throw Martha into the recoveries of the gym. Just to, you know, ensure that if this does go for 2 hours still, I'll have at least Martha recycled. She's decent enough after all. Romance novels, huh? I can't say I understand, as I only interact with the written word through spreadsheets in the gym. At the gym. but I now understand that there's far greater breadth of quality work than the genre than I had ever imagined. How do you interact with paper at a gym? I can't even count how many times I must have swung my CEO Morningstar while defending against them just now. What's your point? Efficient next-generation mediums like the Flare are a type of strength, but so too is a wide-ranging product lineup. Stock shortages, on the other hand, are the enemy of all that is good. Such opportunity losses are the one thing that we must avoid at any cost. It is with that in mind that I would like to make you a proposal, Alice Hunter Purple. Okay, what is it? I now understand that stories told via traditional mediums have their own charms as products. While the Kindness series may offer a highly efficient pipeline for delivering emotions, they do not provide the same sort of experiences as old-fashioned stories. So why not provide both options to customers and let them choose for themselves which one they prefer? I think that could lead to a future where a healthy competitive market drives both your stories and our Flare line to greater heights than they could ever reach on their own. What does that mean? Amazonas.com will no longer make use of any adversarial marketing aimed at traditional storytelling mediums such as books and movies. Of course, I do not expect this to resolve all of our differences, but our compromises or not, I believe we need to try something new if we are to reach a mutually beneficial state of affairs. So from here on, we will forego any and all use of the inflammatory ad copy, such as no more wasted time or what will you do with your new spare time? And you think your flares will still be able to defeat our stories despite that? I see. Alright, I accept your proposal. One of these days we will show you just how powerful our stories can truly be. I have something in the back of my throat. And drinking stuff doesn't get it down. By the way, on a different note, I've been receiving requests from some of my outsourcers for more leisure activities at Amazonas.com's relaxation facilities. Yes, this could work out nicely. Would you mind if I bought a few dozen of books from you to fill our shelves? Not at all. Whatever ill will I may bear towards your company, anyone interested in purchasing books is a valued customer in my book. I would be more than happy to fulfill your request and furnish books for your company's reading corner. On my honor as Alice Hunter Purple and the webmaster of Shikibu's Diary, the romance novel review site that features tens of thousands of books and has the most pages of views in the galaxy. That's kind of impressive. I promise to put together a selection of the finest romance novels ever written. Yes, well, while I do appreciate that, I was also hoping for books spanning a wide range of genres. Got it. Don't worry, I'll put together a reading corner where anyone and everyone can read regardless of age, profession, or gender, or any combination thereof, can find the perfect book that speaks directly to who they are, and if they are any of your employees or outsourcers or whoever ends up reading these books should also happen to find themselves smoldering with fiery burning passion deep in their heart that reading alone can never hope to quench, I would be tremendously appreciated if they could try putting pen to paper themselves so that I might be able to read a new take on the romance genre and maybe even lead to the discovery of a promising new author. I was about to make a joke about lack of punctuation in that sentence, but that was very much intentional. Yes, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to include a few books that you personally recommend. Please make sure that they are books most people would want to read. If I were to choose, they would all end up being about bodybuilding and finance. Greetings, Hung FGO. Greetings. Welcome to my stream. Just doing the Amazonas event here and just read one of the longest run... That has got to be like one of the longest run-on sentences I have ever read. Totally admit it. That is quite a freaking run-on. And I was gonna make a joke about the translation team's lack of punctuation when there was no comma after age and profession. But they did good. They perfectly did what they meant to do. So, understood. Just leave it all to me. You do run into these types every now and then, don't you? These people who get very particular whenever they're interested with a task in a field they obviously care a lot about. Alright, what shall we do about shipping? I'm certain I will end up sending you a great deal of books after all, so if possible I was hoping professionals from your company could handle their delivery. But of course, word has been going around that your employees have all gone missing. Wonder if she knows a bit more as well. I do so wonder, but again, welcome to the stream, Hung FGO. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy my playthrough of the event. I normally do voices, but I went for 4 hours last night, and yeah, suffice to say, my throat still hurts a little bit from that, because, yeah. I don't do the best voices, but I try, but when your throat hurts because you stream for 4 hours straight, and you end your stream at 11 o'clock in the evening, after working all day. Suffice to say, I'm still beat tired right now because I worked today as well. I'm a busy boy. Which is why I lured you here by ordering that bookmark. It's the same pattern as before. At any rate, you need not worry about shipping the books. As you can see from the people I have helping me here, Amazonas.com is not about to let our labor shortage hold us back forever. Here, Carrier Golem. Who's... Oh, it's an actual golem. I thought that she nicknamed one of the servants. But I wonder, does that mean that we have... Gosh darn it, what's his name? Do we have Golem Man working on it? On just creating endless labor? Avisbron. What's his name again? The one with the mask? Right, Avisbron! Hey, you know, I predicted. Psychic. He came to my office recently and sold me on the merits of this custom-built golem. Not only can it carry very heavy loads, it can even run wonderfully quick for long periods of time. I cannot use it in place of proper delivery people thanks to its inability to talk, but is perfect for simply transporting goods and assisting delivery personnel. I only wish it wasn't so difficult to make them. Right now, this is the only one of its kind. If we were able to mass-produce them, they could revolutionize the distribution industry as we know it. Yeah, Avisbron is definitely there for quality. He made us a giant golem mech to wrestle down with Ivan with, so, you know, he's got some good quality things. I agree. Avisbron would never pass up a chance to take his golem engineering further. I'm guessing he sees this as an excellent opportunity to test some of his new ideas he's been mulling over. There you have it. All you need to do is hand the books over to this golem and he'll bring it to our office. I see. Alright then. That's just what I'll do. Also, I'm pretty sure that's the first time we've actually seen a golem sprite. I would say it's the first time we've seen an enemy that is just generic, but I think the pirates, technically, and the Lemus from Babylonia, as nightmare fuel-inducing as they are. Now we only have a few more backlogged orders left to deliver. The end is almost in sight. We're not even halfway there, Mash! We're not even halfway there. There's 100 things here. 100. And we're only done with 40. Now let's see what's happening at the Amazonas.com warehouse. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Inside the Great Amazonas Hot Springs story at the Amazonas.com Provisional Frontier Planet Branch Office Relaxation Facilities. Run-on sentences, damn. Ah, hot spring. The men's sauna. Oh, we're gonna see some guys' perspective. Who is it gonna be? Napoleon, Ash, Tell. Okay. Well, you bastards ready to throw in the towel yet? Oh, they're having a man competition where it's who can last the longest in the heat, aren't they? They're having one of those contests that I've heard about. Ha, I take it you've never heard of the stories of my legendary long baths, then? Well, saunas are different from a bath. I can stay in here for another 2 hours easily. Oh yeah? Then I can go for 3 hours. Easy there, youngsters. You don't want to push yourselves too hard. I'm a hunter, so I'm used to staying perfectly still for hours on end through hot and cold alike. Oftentimes, I'd go half a day or longer without moving before landing a kill. I would not have that kind of patience. That's your way of saying you can beat us both. You've got guts, old man. I like that. No, that's not what I was trying to say. This isn't just between you and me anymore, sideburns. Let's see who can last the longest out of everyone here. Oh, Inshun! Hey, it's been a while, dude. Inshun probably has an advantage, you know. No hair to really catch all that sweat and insulate the head. Yeah, Inshun would have a bit of advantage, except the robes, but I'm guessing, you know. Challenge, is it? This does sound like fun, but are you sure you wish to challenge me? Remember, I'm a monk. I have much more experience enduring hardships than most people. In fact, this should only help me with my training. What about you, Lord Yagyu? Yagyu, I feel like, could be a sleeper here. He could be... I feel like Yagyu could whip them all. Except for maybe Tell. William Tell's also got that old man energy. You know. They've all got that rugged old bastard energy. Bastard said it in an affectionate way. Are you worried about these old bones of mine may have trouble keeping up? Well, worry not. Whether I leave or stay is entirely up to me. Indeed, how is a contest where swords remain sheathed any different from no contest at all? Of course, one could easily say that all of life is a contest, and that is, too, no contest at all. You sound far more like a monk than I do, Lord Yagyu. He kind of does. That was fairly philosophical. Is that your way of saying you already live every moment as though you were on a battlefield, and therefore bring it on? Very succinct way of saying that, Inshun. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about, but cut it out. It's pissing me off. The point is, whoever leaves this place first is now officially a spineless loser. You sure you want to do this? You're already sweating buckets. Don't forget this sauna's been adjusting to work on servants. Just because you can wield fire doesn't mean you'll be able to handle this heat forever. Shut up, only sweating because I'm having so much damn fun. Yeah, plus, you know, it's a steam bath, which implies water, which is the antithesis to fire, Ash, so... Yeah, you're not in the best of circumstances here, man. Now, this is gonna be a good time. Now I just wish I had more opponents to play with. That bastard Karn would be a good challenge if he was here, but since he's not... Get out of here, Arjuna Altar. You're my second least favorite. So this is a steam bath, or a sauna as they call it now. But it would seem there is little room spare right now in multiple senses of the word. I'll come back some other. Great timing, non-Arjuna Altar. Non-Arjuna Arjuna. Come on and join us for our challenge. I think you might just put up a good fight as Karna. Oh, you said the K word! I don't understand what there is to be gained from such a challenge, but if you insist. Never thought I'd find myself stuck in a room naked with a bunch of other naked guys everywhere I look. Oh, Napoleon. That's Chaldea for you, I guess. Last thing we need is making this place feel even more stuffy by staring at each other down. Why don't we at least talk about something fun? How about the kind of woman we go for? There's always a good listening things up. I admit, I'm kind of curious as to what these dudes are... I can ship these dudes with. As long as they don't go for mine, you know. As long as they don't go for mine. Afraid monks like myself have little to contribute to discussions of women or alcohol. I know, let's go around saying who the strongest opponents we've ever fought was. Then if they happen to be here at Chaldea, you'll have something else to look forward to later. But strange to hear this from me, since you're from way back during the Age of Gods, but you sure are full of that youthful competitive vigor, eh? He really is kind of... You know, Ash is younger than Tel, so that makes sense. Well, no, Ash is physically younger than Tel, but he's spiritually older. And he's gonna be the first one to wuss out based on that expression. Oh, Ash. A few hours later. Over here, Doctor. Asclepius! What do we have here? I can see a beautiful woman I've never met before as if she was standing right in front of me. Damn it, you guys haven't beat me yet. Guess I pushed myself a little too hard. This is what I get for trying to keep up with young people. And it's like looking at a mass graveyard, isn't it? Man, just looking at all these muscle heads everywhere is enough to make me feel sore. Oh, they all just passed out. That's great. Oh, and Gil's the one to call him out on it. That's awesome. Good on you, Kid Gil. Good on you. It'd be nice if there was a more delicate person or two mixed in among them, but apparently all we've got are men of steel. Anyway, let's go ahead and clean this place up. They're just suffering from heat stroke. Take the ones who can move up to the infirmary. There is nothing interesting about their symptoms, but at least I'll get to test my new heat stroke treatment. Oh, you poor sods. They can cry and scream all they like, but they won't be going anywhere until I discharge them. Some of them are holding it pretty well. And I have no interest in healthy specimens. Leave them be. Ah, now that was a good sweat. So Inshun is fine. Yagi will be fine, as will Arjuna. But I still have a long way to go, since I actually enjoy the time I spent chanting sutras to help stick it out. I may have tried in battle, but I have to say I lost the war. Now if I had remained calm and self-possessed like Lord Yagyu, it may have been another story. That is your mastery over the mind and over action, isn't not? Who can say? Perhaps I'm actually crying out in pain on the inside and simply refusing to show it. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Yagyu has that kind of demeanor that you can never be sure if he's BSing you or not. Besides, I believe the winner of this contest is clear. There are times when the strongest competitor around is the one unaware they were even competing. Welcome, King Raven fanboy. Welcome to the stream. There is no real autoplay feature in this one. It is all very much manual just because there is a lot of factors one has to consider. But yeah, there is no autoplay feature in this game. Which, you know, a lot of people do wish was a thing, but I kind of like the charm of having to go through the battles yourself sometimes. Plus, this is a tower event, so it's quite literally there is no same battles in this one. I've so far done 40 distinctly different battles, which is very, very nice, I will admit. Granted, there is farming in the game, but this event doesn't have that. I had no idea saunas could be so relaxing. Okay, so Arjun Alter likes saunas. That's annoying. I don't like Arjun Alter. I don't like him. But that is 40 deliveries rewarded, which gets us another therapeutic spa CE. Cool. And the next one. The reading room has now been added. Cool. This one is called, what was it? Delivery to an agricultural colony. Nope, not this. Oh, right. Right. Brain. Work. Sabers. Bedivere. And then weak servants so that I can clear up room. We're just going to bring berserkers. Yeah, this event is unique in that after you use a servant, they're considered exhausted for 6 hours, give or take, until they can be used again. Which makes it a matter of managing, because you also have to have minimum 3 servants. And there is 200 floors in the event that have to be gone through, so it's gonna be fun. Colony chicken. Space calves. Good. Good. Thank you, Pigoos, for destroying the servants that I did not need. 1 turn of defense up should be enough, because this will get us nearly there, and then this, we could just do a BAQ, should generate enough Noble Phantasm charge. Nice hit. Alright. Okay, so we should be done not this turn, but next turn, as we wipe through 2. So, doot. Oh, doot. Pressel with the button brushes. Pressel? Careful. Yeah. Also, I will admit, while auto-battling would be an interesting feature to have added to FGO, I sadly don't think it would really work out all too well, as it might just be the games that I play that have auto-battling features, but the AI doesn't really, the AI really doesn't play too well when it's on your side. It's like, it makes so many bad plays. It's ridiculous. Alright, that was nice and easy. See, I don't think an auto-battling feature with FGO would really work out too kindly, unfortunately. You're not buying Legends Arceus, Wafet. Too many ugly Pokemon. Okay, I'm guessing that stuff has started to be leaked then, with regards to the actual looks of the Pokemon. No, the most I went. So as far as leaks go, the most I've looked at was with regards to the. Actually, I'm gonna go to Berserker here. The most I looked at with regards to leaks was the typings of the various Hisuian Pokemon. I've not looked at any, like, what the Pokemon look like leaks. 'Cause I kind of want to be surprised, you know? It's always fun to kind of be surprised at those sorts of things. I did know that we were going to get another one of the Weather Trio. I heard rumors that there is another plate for Arceus. That was loud, Spartacus. Thank you. But I did hear that Arceus gets another plate. But beyond all that, I just know the typings of the various Hisuian forms. Please do not spoil that far. Because while I know there is a new one of the weather Pokemon, I don't know what they look like. And I kind of want that kind of stuff to be, you know, a surprise for me when I play the game next Friday. I did hear that I'm guessing that please, you can spoil how ugly. You don't need. Please don't actually physically describe them. You can say that she's ugly, I suppose. That's fine. I can't really stop you from saying that, but don't tell me what they physically look like, I suppose. Because, again, I want to be surprised. Like, I know, like, I have in my mind's eye what some of the Pokemon possibly could look like. Like, I know the Cyndaquil Hisuian final form is like a, ghost fire type, so I can only imagine it's like spiritual fire coming out of the back of the final form's back. I want to say, if I remember, Rowlet is a grass fighting type, which makes me wonder if they're gonna go more into that archer motif with Decidueye, where they're like, I don't know, maybe have him actually have a bow, or maybe rather than have him be an archer, have him have some other sort of weapon. Not really sure how they're gonna make Samurott water dark, since I'm pretty sure Samurott was a pure water type regardless. Trying to think, who else? Electrode probably won't be that much different. Let's bring Bunyan this time. But yeah, I don't want the spoils just because I'm gonna be playing the game live once it comes out, so I want to be surprised, for lack of better terms. Yeah, I don't know why I was being so picky with my choices of the extra servants, considering they will literally be doing next to nothing since they're low-leveled servants. Nobus! Nobus are actually dangerous. I really should not have just brought another Berserker to fight Berserkers, because Bunyan is going to get Shrek'd here if I'm not careful. Bye, cat. Okay. We're slowly but steadily getting there. Not a good turn for Bunyan. I need to hope Bunyan survives, because, yeah, this is actually looking fairly rough. There goes Fran. Okay, this is gonna be... This is not gonna be good. It's 3 turns. I'm gonna have to redo this one without Bunyan. Well, Bunyan's good in a isolated situation. In this situation, she is definitely suffering a fair bit. Well, maybe. If I get incredibly lucky, I might pull it off. I need to be incredibly lucky here. Nope, we got crit. Okay, withdraw. If we had... I can't even say if we had better RNG with more, Bunyan attacks, we would have done it either. Alright, Bunyan, sorry, but I'm gonna have to not use you here. Angry Mango, why not? Let's use the angriest of the mangoes. He should theoretically be better suited. If you have Carmilla by the time Cinderella comes out, you'll have a very Liz-inspired support. Oh, I'm sure that so many people will do that. So many people will do that kind of thing, man. I can very much see it. Also, welcome, Jakester. Welcome to the stream. How he thinks. There goes Cat. There goes Fran. I'm doing pretty darn good myself. Yeah, do that. Angriest to mangoes. Should be fine here. So I think... I've never actually used the angriest of mangoes NPs here. But what I think I need to do is this. I'm pretty sure this is the proper order of operations. I kind of guessed as much. That was pathetic, Angry Mango. It didn't help, I suppose, that we took literally one attack. Like, seriously, what are the freaking odds that we would take a single attack? Yeah, I gotta withdraw. I don't want to use my good servants so soon, but Berserkers are a pain to deal with low-tier enemies, or with low-tier servants. I guess I'm gonna have to go with Arash, honestly. He's the most consistent. Like 42, I want to say. Yeah, something like 42 here. The issue is getting it with the bronzed servants, you know. And Berserkers alone are kind of where I struggle a bit. Yeah, Berserkers are the main point of struggle. It also doesn't help when I get shit RNG when it comes to my face cards. I mean, there's a very real possibility that I'm going to have to break out somebody a little bit more impressive here to do at the very least this one, but it's not like I'm trying to do this solely with level 1s at the very least. I'm curious. Will this be considered a loss? I honestly have no idea. But I want to know. Will I lose if I Stella here? At this point, I'm just curious. No! Nope. Even though the enemy fell, I lose. Yes. That is very stupid indeed. Well. Okay, you know what? Screw this. You want to do that to me? I'll just K-scope. I'll just K-scope it. I'm pretty sure I did like 90,000 damage to the big Nobu. I'm just gonna K-scope. And to ensure that we do good enough damage, I'm gonna do a Buster Chain with Stella at the end. Wow. That still didn't work. Okay, I guess I actually do have to use something a little bit higher tier than my bronze servants for this one, which annoys me to a very high margin. Okay, I guess I should use a silver servant here. Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Pretty sure you got AoE, don't you? Celeri. Yeah. Let's do Celeri. And you know what? At this point, I'm kind of wondering if K-Scope MLB is a little bit better than Sumo for some of these. Yeah. At the very least for the AoEs, it probably is. Max scope. Oh, stretch. Why not that? His skill animations are so dramatic sounding. Celeri might be a little bit of a drama queen. Only two that don't have Liz in it. That would be the Archer and Berserker, I think. Yeah, Archer and Berserker, right? Main classes. After all, didn't last year's April Fool's thing for the JP-verse sort of tease that there's some ultimate Liz that is a fusion of all the Liz's or something? I vaguely remember seeing a screenshot of that. But it also included, like, the extra classes as well. Yeah, let me see here. Let's see. Let's see if I can't find it. Yeah, I got a little distracted. Let's see. Riders, so assassinos. Kojiro, your time has come, my friend. Let us cut down the swallows of the universe. He, I think, would probably actually do better with the sumo, actually. If I can find it. There we go. Sieg is your only 10-10-10. Interesting. Why is Sieg your only 10-10-10? Do you not have waiver or anything? There we go. Alright, here it is. Let me see. Ah, no waiver. But yeah, check that out. And the second post is the translation for the text. Or the second thing there. It looks like. No waiver and negligence. Negligence is indeed a thing. I neglect so many things so often. Bye, Yu. Bye, doggo. But yeah, having a full-out Liz support does sound pretty fun. Not gonna lie. Because Liz is a very fun servant, you know? Liz is very, very fun. You neglect my buster moves? Crit strength sounds like a plan. More stars sounds good. This sounds fine. And then this. And this. Okay. Try this method of attack. Yeah, what do you think of, Ultimate Eliza X? Isn't she quite the thing to behold? Why did Adelante Alter stop you from 10-10-10ing Chiron? Just lack materials or something? Indeed. And it's real artwork, which means that it will eventually happen. Gotcha. That'll be coming up again soon, won't it? $45. Order from a certain famous songstress. Okay, so this one I'm also going to have to use a bit of a stronger servant. Well, I don't have any low rarity lancers outside the coups anyways, so... Coup! Okay, Aprilish is... There's plenty of time until April. At least, that's good. Go, coup, go! Yep, no Castoria until June, I think, is our anniversary, is it not? June or July? July. That's right, July. Darn, I don't have the swap thing. I need chocolate. I mean, to be fair, even NP1 can surprise you more often than not. It's just a matter of, you might need to restart a few times for RNG to kick in. Need Brave Chains, true. True enough. But still, you never know. She might surprise you. Oh, thank goodness. I thought that was the charm and I was gonna be pissed. I was about to be monumentally pissed off there. If that was a charm that charmed Ku. You know, you're only missing 2 from all of the members of Team Black. Now I'm thinking of mine. I have Avasbron, I have Fran, I have Vlad, I have Jack. Avasbron, Fran, Jack, Sumanai, Astolfo. I think I have all the black team. No, do I have Sharon? I might. I do have Sharon. Makes sense, makes sense. Okay, now that you mention it, I do have all of the black team from Apocrypha on my Chaldea. I'm definitely missing a lot of the red team, though. 20 more blazes. Lancers this time. Let's try Bunyan now, I suppose. True, a lot of them are 5 stars, that is fair. Mo, Karna, Amakusa, Semiramis. I'm pretty sure Achilles is only 4. My brain must not be working right now, then. Somebody else that's a 4 that I thought was a 5. Right. Spartacus is nice and low rarity, which is nice. Yeah, Amakusa, Karna, Shakespeare. I forgot about him. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about Shakespeare. Which is probably what he wants, to be fair. True. Even if he does almost take down Jean. Which is impressive. Now a rush. Yeah, Shakespeare almost taking down Jean is a very impressive feat. I just don't think it's fair, by the way, that the red team gets 2 Berserker class servants. You know? I just don't think it's very fair of them. I need to weaken this crab for this lobster first. I did not need to use that NP strength buff. That was a waste of that. Damn it. I am a dum-dum. Yeah. They get Spartacus and Atalante, you know? Spartacus and Atalante, the 2 Berserkers of Team Red. Welcome back, Hung FGO. Welcome back. Oh, no. We're going to be just short. No! Oh, we were just short there. Dang it. We were close. So close there. We could do it, though. True, the black team of Apocrypha does have 2 sabers. I suppose that is true. Oh, yeah. We should be able to get it this next time. I just need to not use the NP strengthening buff and then not NP. I also need Matahari and Charlotte to not die. Yet. That should actually be enough. Do that. And then do that. And this. Alright, come on, Arash. You can do it, man. Get a crit here, Arash. Let's go, Arash. Let's go! That's my boy, Arash. That a boy. Good job, Arash. Good job. Hey, if you're not feeling well, then feel free to take a rest, Hung. Feel free to rest. You know? Illness is a very, very serious thing. Far too many people do not take illness as seriously as they should. And I know, because I work in a doctor's office, and the amount of times people come in and they're not taking care of themselves is staggering. Hans! Oh, Hans! Are you ready, Hans? Are you ready? We are also approaching the 50th floor. Lots of faceless assassins. Many, many faceless assassins. That was hilarious. Hang on. That is hilarious. That Phantom just did. That's glorious, Phantom. That was glorious. Also, good gracious, can you please kill the assassin and Phantom? Counting the rulers, not counting a self-vote saber and Atalante altar, you have 6 of the black servants and 4 of the red. Makes sense. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure I have all of the black servants, and then Spartacus, Shakespeare, no Moan, no Semi, no Amakusa, no Achilles. I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? I'm missing 2. Mo is Saber. Archer. Adelante I have. I have Adelante. Trying to think, who else am I missing? Oh, do this. Hans. Is it the floor? No, I don't think it's the floor. You're missing Mo, Karna, Achilles, Amakusa from Red. I'm missing those four as well. I'm also missing Semiramis, though. So those are the 5 that I'm missing from the Red team. So I have the other 3. Okay, that. Thank you for spelling out for me, Jigster. You helped me figure out my own skull cap. Ah, you got Semi from the GSSR. Makes sense, makes sense. We could probably not... We can avoid needing the, We actually could probably avoid having to use the NP again, honestly. Hans has enough firepower. Yeah, that is true. I know that they had to bring the Fate Extra Vlad in for some reason, but still, it would have been so much more satisfying to see the elegant-looking Vlad be the Lancer. You know? Semiramis is the assassin servant of Amakusa from Fate Apocrypha. Very much a very powerful servant, to be honest. Very, very powerful. AoE assassin in-game. I still ship her and Amakusa, though. Because I'm a shipper at heart. In my deepest of hearts, I am indeed a shipper. She was also the focus behind... she is AoE, yes. She was the focus behind Valentine's 2 years ago, I want to say? Yeah, I mean, let's be honest here. Shuten is the best AoE assassin. So, at least as far as I am aware, I don't know if JPverse has any better ones. But yeah, like Cleo and Semiramis, both their niches are filled by Shuten. And I feel like Reflector didn't crash, but I think my audio might have. Hang on. There we go. Audio returned. Happens sometimes. Speaking of Ushi, we will use her for this node. But yeah. Gray is actually a pretty good AoE as well. But again, Shuten has, unfortunately, the highest attack stat of literally every assassin class servant, as of my current knowledge. She's... second place goes to Gramps, aka King Hassan. But I don't really know beyond that. And you know, I'm going to actually check the NP damage comparison chart to see some comparisons here, like where the others fall. So go to Assassin, and we want AoE. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Shuten is a good 2,000 points ahead of Cleopatra, who's second place. 4,000 points ahead of Semiramis at third place. It's actually... Gray is number 5, surprisingly enough. Gray is the 5th strongest NP of all the AoE servants. But only when it fills her niche of undead, it looks like. Though when it is undead, she does outdamage all at NP5. So there is that. There is that. Interesting. Alright. Prisoner number 666. Oh, it's an actual demon. Ha ha ha. So, against undead... So, at NP... Actually, even at NP1, against an undead enemy, Grey's Noble Phantasm averages out at 35,453 points of damage. Compare that to Shutin, who at NP1 deals an average of 29,520 points of damage. NP5 Grey, which most people do have, meanwhile, against an undead servant deals 59,088 damage at NP5. Compare that to NP5 for Shutin, who deals a simple 44,205 points of damage. So yeah, Grey is strong. Grey is strong indeed. Very strong, Grey is. Very, very strong. Alright, that is floor 49 done. Now it's time for floor 50. We get some more foes. Okay. It's not showing the further deliveries for some reason. Tears the hard knock life in the outlaw world. Assassins. Okay. Oh, right. Assassins. Let's go ahead and bring... You know what? Let's bring Caster Coup. I haven't used him in a while. Caster Coup deserves to be used. And away we go. And this puts us about a sixth of the way through my current roster. This will take care of the last priority delivery that fell by the wayside when my employees disappeared. Took forever to get here. Yeah, it took almost a full day. True, we have crossed countless light years worth of distance, even with the portals, so I can certainly understand why you would feel that way. You have truly done a tremendous job, especially considering you had no prior experience in this industry. No, on second thought, I will save my thanks for when this whole matter is concluded. I agree with that. It's wonderful that we're now done with the tasks that have piled up. But we still haven't gotten to the root of the problem. Yes, it would be entirely lacking in BP to rest on our laurels now. That's true. And none of the information we gathered so far has been very useful either. Foe. Not to worry, once this delivery work is done, we can take advantage of our newly freed up timetable to investigate my employee's disappearance in earnest. I'm sure new orders will continue to come in, but we should no longer have to mobilize every resource available to handle them like we have been up till now. And besides... Yes? I have a feeling about this place. Just take a look at how rustic this planet is. It would not be at all surprised to find a deadly surprise waiting for us in the unsettlingly barren lands. Also, we should commemorate the fact that this will be our last customer for the time being. Don't you agree it seems like a new, unprecedented existential threat is lying in wait? Even my CEO Morningstar spikes are sharper than my usual in anticipation of battle. At least, I think they are. By the way, what's in the package we're delivering here? Is it something of a mortal enemy of yours would use? Let me see. It's an assortment of completely ordinary daily necessities. It must be some form of camouflage designed to trick us. Come on and keep your wits about you. Who's it gonna be? Cursed Arm! Are you from Amazonas.com? Indeed I am. There you see. The figure is obviously suspicious. Why are you brandishing your weapon so gleefully? Anyway, I'd like to inspect the merchandise first. Incidentally, yes, this is Secret Assassin Inc. Now, who do we choose for the recipient? I'm Chief Right Arm. And these are my colleagues, Secretary Hundredface and Cover Artist P. The P stands for Phantom. It looks like the Poison Touch Oshizu from accounting isn't here right now, so the only other one who could have ordered this is the President. The President? Oh god, is King Hassan in charge of an assassination cartel? Fo. Potential enemies or not, it's still important to follow proper procedure. You are listed as the recipient, Chief Arm. Sign here, please. Right, and this is your order. Oh good, that makes things simple. There, I said it. Now let's see the package. Of course, the sooner the better when it comes to reporting mistaken orders. First, we have a set of 8 batteries, a silver fork, soil from the planet of Tutuni, and a semi-ether alarm clock. And here's the Captain Nicola electric wire loop game, the casserie egg, and the ship detergent. Yes, that's all here, isn't it? So it is, just as I thought. Damn it. You sound almost disappointed. Of course, if it's all here. We always deliver everything we're asked for. That is what defines Amazonas.com. I knew it. See, this is the whole problem with amateurs right here. Jean Key. Are you the president? She's the president. Okay, so we still don't know what King Hassan does in the servant verse. So that's the secret assassin president. She looks like somebody else we know. This is President Killer Jing. I think you may be about to figure out what this is about anyway, so welcome, clean and admit we are indeed commission-based killer for hire company. I knew it. Did you now? Well, I suppose that's only to be expected. You see, seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you made for us? Business is all but dried up. Why is that? I know the CEO can certainly be dangerous under certain circumstances, but it isn't though Amazonas.com is in the assassination business. It's what was the term again? Ceremony cost? Opportunity loss. That's it. We've been losing customers left and right thanks to the stuff you've been selling. How are you going to make it up to us? Do you really carry products that will put assassins out of business? Perhaps the books that's titled Murder Made Easy or Beginner's Assassination Kit? Absolutely not. I don't know what these killers are talking about. We certainly carry a wide range of products, but I can guarantee none of them are on the wrong side of the law. Yeah, don't you carry ammo and everything? Those are all unregulated and therefore perfectly legal. That wide range of products you care is precisely the problem. Take the order you just delivered to us. You're finishing FSN tomorrow. Nice. What route are you saving for last, Jakester? Actually, no. Heaven's Feel has always got to be the last route, doesn't it? All those items can be combined to make a bomb if done correctly. Really? Yeah, if you knew how to make one, I bet you could get the materials from Amazonas.com. Thanks to Amazonas.com's stupid user-friendly UI and fast shipping, people who used to come to us for their murdering needs are deciding to put their own bombs and poisons together just to save a little money. So our finances are taking a dirt nap of their own. I can't even afford to pay my employees this month. What? You never said a word about that up till now. Ah, Christine. Now my cover of darkness is gone, I'll no longer be able to make a living in my chosen profession. From here on, I'll have to ply my song in the dark depths of the digital sea. By which I mean, I'll start my own streaming channel tomorrow, my beloved Christine. Ah. Gotcha. You don't like Seba, after all, so it makes sense. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Oh no, don't tell me I knew it. Poison Tacho Shizu left a letter of resignation on her desk. She's trying to get... while the gang's still good. Well, I can certainly understand how difficult it is to have your core business disrupted. Not that that's something I've ever had to worry about, thanks to my cosmic body and cosmic business acumen. At any rate, I understand your concerns now, though without a tangible casual link you can point to demonstrating harm, I'm afraid your complaints amount to little more than lashing out. Anyway, I know you guys are behind this. It's gotta be your fault. Make sure you watch it before you do the Grand Order anime. Ooh, yeah. I really want to try and figure out if I can live stream the Babylonia anime when it drops and do reaction to it. You know, I really kind of want to do that. Since it is going to drop soon on Crunchyroll, which means we'll get a sub version soon. It would seem we have a wrongfully disgruntled customer. At least it also seems that they aren't responsible for my employee's disappearance. If I may be so bold, ma'am, you are clearly intoxicated. It is not possible to make clear-headed decisions while under the influence, so I suggest you sleep it off and reassess your company's managerial direction tomorrow. Foolish CEO, how could you fail to realize that this is the President's deadly combat stance? She wields the galactic drunken fist passed down through her family across generations. When she uses her dreadful noble phantasm, all I kill is drink. She always leaves disaster in her wake. It makes her enemies die too. Alright guys, give me a hand. Once we kill her, our sales will go way up. I'll even be able to pay you bonuses. I certainly can't run away now after coming this far. I'm holding you to Mr. President. Damn, Oshizu, get back here, or at least take me with you too. You don't think I should stream it? If I could? Any particular reason why, or just don't think it would really catch? Chief Right Arm, Singer P, Secretary 100 Face. Well, isn't there watch parties or something on Twitch? Aren't Twitch watch parties a thing? I think I might need to take out the secretary first. Not do this. It's good charge. Should be fine. Oh, it's only through Amazon the watch parties. Well, that's a little annoying. Like, come on, attack Ku here. He's primed and ready to be attacked so that he can get his NP off, people. Alright, alright. Kovenya. Oh, everybody that has to watch has to be a Prime member? Really? Huh. I mean, I'm an Amazon Prime member. I've been a Prime member since 10 years ago, I want to say? Yeah, I want to say I've been a Prime member for like 10 years or so. Because I joined Amazon Prime back when I had to get course books for college, and, you know, they had shipping deals, and I never really canceled it. And then they started adding all these benefits with Prime, and it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I am at the very least a Prime member, but I didn't realize that you had to, that everybody that wanted to watch it had to be one too. That's more than a little annoying. Will Cursed Arm NP? He will actually NP. Okay, that's kind of scary. Bye, Penth. Oh, at the very least, she doesn't have, I was about to say, how long has she done? Just one turn. Okay, and I don't have an evasion for this coming turn. I need victory delivered to me, game. We have NP, so that's good. She's not going to actually attack me, is she? She's just going to keep being drunk. Well, may as well get while the getting's good. Now she will. There we go. Okay. Ku, it is up to you to do the do. Oh, that crit could be good. Oh no, the crit wasn't enough. Oh, you inflicted death. Oh, that makes me a little salty. I'm honestly gonna say that makes me a little bit salty. Okay, but I think we could do this with Ku. I think doing the do with the Ku is more than possible. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I could. Very realistically enough, I should. Yeah. But I feel like I can do it, at the very least, this one with Ku. We came very close there, actually, so. It was just a matter of taking an NP that was unnecessary to take from Chief Right Arm there. Okay, get rid of the excess. I kind of want to save Primordial Rune now that I know what's going on as well. But if I need to use it, then I will. By Serenity. It's still hilarious how he just goes, "Oh, no, 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 no." NP, do that. Do this. And do this. And this. Okay. Boop. Boop, boop. But yeah, if I don't succeed this time, then I will definitely use a stronger servant. Not exactly sure who I'll use, but I'll figure it out. Okay, focus down, Singer P. B, A, Q. Good. Penth is ready and raring to go. Yeah. Penth, Crusher. The NP line is so good still. How long is that evasion for? Just a single turn. We'll be fine. We got this. Second try's the charm. Good gracious, you got enough crits there, 100 faces? Game, set, match. Alright, just a bunch of assassin pieces. Meh. I will say it as many times as I must. We refuse to associate with violent criminals. Amazonas.com has always kept our corporate nose clean, and we always will. No, I don't want my company to go under. Especially since Chairman King's gonna come out of retirement to punish me if he does. If it does. The Chairman King! Okay, that's who King Hassan is. He's the chairman. Guess I'll just have to sing for a living from now on. Honestly, you probably should have just gone with that in the first place. Ah yes, Chairman King, the first company president. I remember how my heart would always leap into my throat whenever he snuck up behind us and whispered, "You're fired." That really takes me back. Oh, King Hassan. Yes, we will never deal with criminal organizations. However, I see no issue in making a deal with the once criminal organization that has turned over a new leaf. Indeed, every company should be free to choose its own industry. What do you mean by that? Your maneuvers that took advantage of prison's concealment were highly impressive. For all their many talents, my Amazons could never manage a little trick like that, as they always charge headlong at their problems with roaring battle cries. I've learned a great deal over the course of this outsourcing experiment, and I see now that there is nothing wrong with taking advantage of other companies' unique skill sets as long as it is done in an appropriate manner. So I'd like to make you a proposal, a white knight proposition, if you will. Would you be interested in becoming one of Amazons.com's subcontractors, Only instead of killing, I would like you to employ your talents for gathering intel and marketing purposes. You see, I've wanted an intel department of our own since Madame Cosmetic told me about Egyptians. Well, technically we do already have one, but my agent's interrogation techniques are fairly limited in range, as they all boil down to simply yelling at their target to give them all their information or else. I'm honestly amazed that your company made it as far as you have. Intel gathering, so if we do that, we can stay in business and I keep playing my employees. Of course. Okay, then we'll do it. Just like that. Don't get me wrong, this is wonderful news, but this is a substantial pivot away from our traditional industry. Are you sure you don't want to think this through more? Wait, are you only going to pretend to abandon the assassination industry, but actually keep it going in secret until you're able to make a comeback? Is that your real plan here, Mr. President? It is, isn't it? Now that it's all taken care of, Lucy tastes even better. Somehow I don't think she's planning anything of the sort. Well, as long as she keeps the paychecks coming, I don't mind either way. Money earned from gathering intel should feed my family just as well as money earned from killing. Don't worry, sweetie. I promise I won't let you down. One of her personas is her family this time. Interesting. Wonderful. Now, as a matter of fact, I have a top priority action item I'd like to look into immediately, madam. I left the report on my desk at my personal spa/room/office, as I didn't think we would need it here. But I already got it in touch with them, and it should be here momentarily. Oh, good. There they are. Gollum? Gollum! Yes, this is it. Good work. I wondered why you asked me to put this report on our current situation together so suddenly. Did you foresee this happening? No, nothing like that. I simply thought we should reopen the investigation if the matter was resolved before our delivery backlog was handled. At any rate, you're in luck. Nobody else could make such a BP-rich report on such short notice. If you're overcome with the urge to thank me profusely, go right ahead. I'll understand. The missing Amazons, then. That's right. President Jing, I would like you and your employees to take over this ongoing investigation and make effective immediately. You'll find everything you need to know in this report. Okay, got it. For now, this takes care of our highest priority, eliminating our delivery backlog. We could ask the assassins to investigate more things for us, but since I doubt they'll have any results soon, I think it's best if we just return to the office for now. Congratulations on a job well done, senpai. Job done. Mission complete. 6 quartz. Gallstones. 50 deliveries. Lantern of Chaldea. The weekend and then Monday rolls around again. Here we go, getting ready for the next round of deliveries. I see, then we'll proceed to the next phase of the operation. I asked if she's sure. I thought I already know the answer. Of course, we need her to disappear. No matter what. Now get to work. I nod in response. I hope she doesn't want to hear any more words than are strictly necessary. Sensing the conversation is over, I turn around and leave her devices. Once I'm alone again, a sigh escapes my lips. Looks like I've got my work cut out for me again. Ooh. These are the mysterious ones that have stolen all the Amazons, I'm sure. And back at the workshop. Warehouse. Now, where to relax? You know what? Bath and sauna if Mash, Melt, Arash, Jalter, and XA join. Those ones need to join me. Damn it. You enjoy a pleasant chit-chat with some of your servants as the soothing hot water melts your exhaustion away. Oh, darn. I was hoping to... What's you? Are you all rested now? I guess. Not the rest I hoped for, but... Good, I'm glad to hear it. You know, I'm very satisfied with both your work as my assistant and as my outsourcing contract. I will have to find a suitable reward for your excellent service. In the meantime, you are free to make use of the great Amazonas Hot Springs story as much as you like. How's the investigation going? We still have yet to receive any word from Secret Assassin Inc. There's still nothing to be gained from getting restless, so I won't. Thanks to all your hard work, the order backlog that was our top priority has finally been taken care of. We'll still need to process orders as usual when new ones come in, but I have every faith that Chaldea can continue to handle that. So now that we have more time and certain resources to spare, I would like to divert some of the workforce we were previously forced to have on deliveries towards investigating my employee's disappearance. From there, I think it's just a matter of time before we have another lead or two to follow. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but unfortunately, we've got a new problem now. We have a new problem now. Foe? Oh, what is it? Well, I guess it's two problems, since Smash and I are actually talking about different ones, though they are connected. Anyway, why don't you go ahead and start with yours, Mash? Okay, speaking in my capacity as one of the Amazonas.com's professional office workers, I have to report that we just received multiple orders with Premium Express shipping. Oh, that sounds like first thing from a problem. 50 to be precise. We just received 50 Premium Express orders that all need to be delivered with the highest priority. What? Alright, yes, that is a problem. It would seem we do not have the resources to spare after all. Of course, we still have our other standard deliveries to make. I will just have to be flexible about diverting the resources I thought I could spare to these orders. Well, for better or for worse, there's something else unusual about all those orders. It looks like that all 50 of them are ordered from the same building. And where is that? That gets the problem I was talking about, so I'll take it from here. These orders all came from the coordinates of the new minute singularity I just discovered. Another minute singularity. But yes, there's something weird about it. Well, I did just discover it. I also get the impression that it didn't pop up out of nowhere just now. It feels more like it showed up a little while ago, and we only just noticed it. Man, what's going on? We'd never usually miss a new singularity, no matter how many it might be. Does this mean we're slacking up more than we realized? Or maybe. I see, so we have received an unnaturally high number of difficult-to-fulfill orders inside a singularity, and just when we finally caught our collective breath. Does it not seem as though whoever made these orders did so in order to watch us scurry around like a frenzied ants? Or is that customer most likely the one who abducted my employees and is now attempting to attack us directly? Definitely a possibility. The many premium orders all at once just doesn't add up, so it does feel like there's some ulterior motive at work. So what you gonna do now? What else? If they wish to attack us, we will face them head-on and crush them. That is the Amazonas way. Come, break time is over. Off to battle. Since we are clearly designed to upset you, maybe you should try to look out for traps then. The CEO, wait. Well, it doesn't look like this presumed mastermind is taking a much more direct approach now, especially since they've been good at covering their tracks to this point. I can't blame the among Amazons for not being able to take this lying down. Looks like you just have to go after her as soon as you're ready to leave, Soul. But you don't have to be a hero. Just scooping out what this new singularity is like and reporting back to will do just fine. Basically, just be careful out there. Scout mission! Where is it? She's more like an enraged wild animal than a person right now. The only thing stranger is how she's still holding on to the very first package she brought along, just in case as though they're the most precious thing in the world. Okay, you're almost at the coordinates. Is that the place? What is that thing? It is the thing from last year, redesigned. Very clearly. What in the world's going on with that strange building? You should talk about poorly planned architecture. Though I do get the sense I've seen something like it, albeit before. The one before was Japanese themed. So whoever designed this thing has incredibly poor taste. As a beautiful genius inventor, it takes everything I have not to rattle off all the whales that fall short despite being so tall. I just took some quick and dirty external measurements, and it looks like it has 50 stories in total. Taking a closer look at the orders, it seems that every package is marked between floors 1 and 50. So I think it's safe to assume that we're going to have to deliver one to each floor of this building. Guess we won't know whether we'll make our job easier or more difficult until we go inside. Though, you know, between the way this tower feels coerced into pointing straight up, and the way it's balanced on something out of an optical illusion, I can't say I don't care for it. In fact, I'm even willing to award it BP. What's wrong? Don't tell me I can't even say BP anymore. These are temples that have been stacked atop one of another to make a tower. Yep, looks like something straight out of ancient Greece minus the whole 50 decker thing. Does this mean this is a place of worship? I think so. If I were to guess, it would seem these temples are devoted to Artemis. So Artemis is behind it all, then. Fofo. Come to think of it, there were a few servants we weren't able to get a hold of back when we put out the call asking for everyone to pitch in these deliveries, and Artemis was one of them. At the time, I just figured they didn't want to have to be bothered with menial labor, but now I'm not so sure. Either way, we'll not find out until we go inside, and if there are customers waiting for us on each floor, we have even less reason to refuse. Whether this is an attack or a form of harassment or a trap, we still have packages that must be delivered. Once our job is complete, that is when we will decide to obliterate this flow. So in other words, it's still business as usual. Indeed, I can already tell that making your way through this tower will be neither easy nor straightforward. There may be traps and tribulations as arduous as those being seen on our past deliveries awaiting our workers on each and every floor. So along with carrying out our usual workload, we'll also need to pay close attention to our personnel's well-being. Alright, let's go. Our short-term goal is to conquer this temple tower, and of course to do so ASAP. Holy cow, that was a mouthful. Again, not as much as the run-on sentence, but interesting. So, it does look like the 10th floor will have a unique thing. Archers! Back in the grind again. Back Back in the grind again. Proto, Ku, Kalon. We go forwards. Pardon the yawn. Dun. Should be relatively easy to do this one. Come on. Proto, get that MP. There we go. Alright, and then we will proc some stuff just to be safe. Good, good, good. Doot, doot, doot. Easy done, easy done. Come on. Kill them all. Hey, Bond 500 faces. Or 100 personas, whatever you want to call her. Ooh, pop the neck very nicely there. Okay, assassins. Slowly but steadily we're pushing through. Slowly but steadily. Forwards we do. We'll bring Kyo this time. We need to start working our berserkers after all. Martha is almost recovered. Almost recovered. That's how long we've been going for. Wow, you target focus him and you don't even kill him. I do have to recall that I need to be using the K-scope more often. I feel like it could have been used very much so on this one. Don't kill the Kyo, please, oh please. Don't kill the Kyo, please, oh please. I had NP, I just was not paying attention. Sorry, Assassinito, that you had to die there, but, yeah, you had to die there. Alright, this is game, set, match. Easy done. Bond 1 with him. Cool. Oof. I might need some break here soon to go to the bathroom. Might is the key word. If I can hold it in, then it should be fine, but considering how many more servants we have left, I probably won't be able to. Lancers. Or we could just use... Do we have any other berserkers? No, we do not. So, what do we do? Do we want to use him? Sure. And we'll give him the K-scope, because he is AoE, I believe. And we're still working through our assassins down there. Glorious. Yeah, you are AoE, right? No, you're a single target, Mori. Whoopsies. This will be fine. Sure. Just use everything, Mori. Please don't die, is all I ask of thee. Thank you for, at the very least, destroying him, Mori. Honestly, not a bad idea to do this, either. And get a heal. Good. If only you had better crit star gather rate. Excuse me. Oh! I didn't realize he would die. Shit. That or I was not paying attention to the damage he was being dealt. Both are very real possibilities, mind you. Both are very, very real possibilities. Guess we do over without Mori this time. I don't know, I think the low-tier berserkers might have to be considered part of the low-rarity squad, because they're just not capable of soloing things if they're single target. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with a tier 4 Lancer. It looks like. Walter will do. She can push through. And then enter code no kill like overkill. For 10% off of your time spent waiting. And easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 5 more blazes of wisdom. Berserkers. Angry Mango might be in that same position. Berserkers you want to finish off fast. Georges, are you AoE or are you single target? You're single target. So single target, single AoE, single target, single target. No. Paris. Were you single target or are you AoE? Single target. Okay. Izo? Are you single target or AoE? Single target. Good gracious, I have so many single target people. I don't want to use single targets against Berserkers because they will be annoying AF. Paracelsus. We'll go with you. And it looks like we're finally about through the assassins and into the casters for the low-leveled servants. Working our way up. Slowly clawing our way up. Tama-chan's handler. Is Cat the boss here? I admit I didn't read the title for the quest itself, so it's possible. Good hits. Nope, that's not Tamu. Or that's not Cat, rather. Yeah, this should be fine. Amadeus, you are arts card. Good. Okay. And Hey, Railgun. Welcome to the stream. Happy things. Things are going pretty well for me. Pretty decently. The event is pretty fun, yeah, I admit. And, you know, that's what the level 1s are there for, unfortunately. They're there to die. Because you don't want to just send your strong servants against, because otherwise you're not going to have as big of a roster to choose from. Like, by throwing all of my level 1 servants in as well... Ooh, that hurt pretty badly, actually. But throwing all of them in gives me enough that I could do, theoretically, 65 shipments in a single sitting. It just will take me a longest frick time. For some reason, I seem to be averaging out only 10 shipments an hour at this current pace, which is very slow. Oh, I think my Mystic Code maxed out. Awesome! Captain Chaldea is now fully leveled. I think it was that. It was that or I leveled up. I don't know which, admittedly. I don't know which it was. Oh, frickin' son of a biscuit. Multi-class enemies. You mother trucking biscuit. But throwing multi-classes means I have to bring out a proper Berserker. I better not do this more often than not. Was it Captain Chaldea leveling up all the way? Yes, it was. So... back to the Arctic Mystic Code. And after that, I only have 3, 4, 5... I still got a lot of Mystic Codes that need leveled up. So, yeah. So many Mystic Codes to level up. So many. Two waves. Oh, this is a... okay, so this is actually a 5th floor... is this... I think this was the 5th floor. Yeah, this was the 5th floor, wasn't it? So that makes some modicum of sense. R shares 20, R shares 5, R shares 5. Interesting. Yeah, I had to stop at floor, like, just before floor 40 yesterday because I had been going for 4 hours, and it was 11 o'clock in the evening for me, and I was just kind of dead at that point, mentally and physically. But yeah, it's a fun event, I will admit. It is a pretty darn fun event. Scapegoat yourself. Gong. It is a pretty fun event. I'm enjoying myself, if not losing a little bit more of my sanity with each delivery made. But you know, sanity can be overrated sometimes, so it's fine. It's totally fine. Lancelot bringing out the submachine guns. Oh, that Lancelot. What's the other package? R shares 20, R shares 5. Oh, you little... I have many words that I wish to say, but would probably get me banned. There are a great many words that I wish I could say right now. It's a nice change of pace from farming, get bored less quickly, enjoying the servant management, and reusing servants you haven't used in a while. Yeah, using servants you haven't used in a while is always the best part of this event. I can't tell you how many new noble phantasms I've seen that I haven't witnessed thus far, which is nice. Variety. It's the spice of life. Thank you for giving Zerkerlot his NP. Now all of you die. Die a burning fiery death in jet fighter plane fire. That was nice. That was very, very nice. Satisfying, some would say. I was about to say, if this freaking lowly peasant kills me, I was gonna be pissed off. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the event. It is a nice change of pace. Sure, it's a little bit sanity draining, but you know, that's just fate for ya. Fate can sap your sanity quite quickly. Quite quickly. Aurora Steel. 5 deliveries to Artemis Tower gets us Lanogus. Casters. I guess Georges this time. We know you're a single target, so we'll go ahead and switch you back over to the Sumos. Oh, I haven't even gotten to any challenge quest things here, honestly. Though I did hear that there is supposed to be some pretty difficult things later on, but, you know, that's a problem for future me to worry about, you know? No. That'll be useful for later, so for now, just this. Wait, I was talking about sanity draining. Yeah, challenge quests can be sanity draining. They can indeed be quite the drain on one's sanity. I can't tell you how many eyes I likely have growing on the inside of my head. Good hits, Georges. Good hits. Okay. So, get the defense boost. They're good health. Don't need a guts. We can probably knock this hand out with just a BAQ. Indeed we can. Now it's a question of, can the NP knock out the middle hand that is offering some non-seasonal foods? Which I was not, outside of like holiday foods, I didn't even really know that there was such thing as seasonal foods. Started tempting them in the past few months, finally feel like you have a box that can at least tempt them, or at least some of them. True. I mean, some challenge quests are for certain easier than others are. It just is a lot of gimmicks that you need to get used to. But don't worry, Railgun. I'm sure that with time, you'll be amongst the best of them. Which is pretty much not that hard to do, because when you finally find that right niche, like, and it all just clicks, challenge quests just become a breeze for the most part. You just gotta get that little click in your head. That switch just needs to flip to the on position, or insert other metaphor here. Sabers would be needed. Guess tapping into the golden sabers. We'll go Lily first. And then this. There we go. Forward march! Ooh, neck. So let's see. I did 40 through 50, and then, yeah, it's roughly, I don't know why it's Again, I forgot Babbage would do that. Such a weird introduction for Babbage, you know? So weird. But, I was gonna say something, but now I can't remember what I was gonna say. Well, at least this one was a one turn. That's a nice thing. It's a very nice thing. Battle. Finish! The AoEs, when I finally start getting to the servants that can just AoE blast, it's gonna be so much faster. But I have to use every servant because everybody has to work, so yeah. Riders. May as well go ahead and use Sanson at this point. And you don't want Sanson, go ahead and take the K-Scope. Kind of curious if the K-Scope just blasting down the higher power servant might be the way to go. Oh, this is a double wave. Son of a biscuit, I wasn't paying attention. Can't believe I was not paying attention that this must be the 9th floor or something. Bye, Liz. Some snowman guests. Thank you for lowering your defense, guest B. Now, just be crushed under the weight of Sanson's sword! Good, he actually one-shot it. I was worried he would not. I was legitimately worried he would not one-shot that thing. Good hits, Sanson. Good hits! What are we up against? A mineral party host. Interesting, to say the least. I'm gonna shoot for a 200% NP, though. Get that little bit of extra damage here. I kind of doubt they're evil, but I will do it anyways. Do your own heal. And Sanson Smash. Well done, Sanson. Well done. And this is done next turn. Awesome. Relief. Tangible relief at finishing this one so quickly. Even with it was a single target servant. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? It is... more blazes. Endless blaze. Oh wait, that was on the floor. Oh gosh. Is it gonna start being floor? Oh gosh, this could be annoying. Archers. Paris. No, not Kama. Kama's way too strong to be wasting so early. And then Riders. Which I don't have that many low-leveled Riders, so we'll be moving forwards to the next one soon. Giants. Blackbeard, never slurp like that again, man. You're a bro, dude, but that doesn't let you... that doesn't excuse those weird slurping sounds. Totally does not excuse those weird as hell slurping sounds. Right, Medusa's down, that's fine. It's actually very beneficial to us. Can we do it at 6, you think? Alright, seems like I know when dinner is going to be, and it's going to be at 6 o'clock. Sweet. So, 6 o'clock-ish is going to be where I call it. Then, I'm going to have to push hard to get through as much as I can then in the next roughly hour. Shouldn't be too hard. So, we're almost at floor 10. If we're lucky, we can hit 20. Gosh, we're going to have to go for even more days of streaming this. This is a longer event than I anticipated. Much, much longer than I anticipated. Like accepting neighbors' packages. That's evil. That's a useless skill, but this is not. Alright, Paris. Destroy. Very solid. Very solid indeed. And Apollo, or Paris, finished this. So it's the 9th floor of the Artemis Tower done. Now the main issue, or the main question is, will there be story that beats every 10 floors again? For while we are finishing off the basic battles faster because we're using stronger servant teams, the question of that does still hang in the balance. It is a 2-noter, so probably. Berserkers, given that this is the case, I'm gonna just step straight up to using a Foreigner. XX is AoE, so we will be good with K-Scope on her. And let's go. And we'll see what we have to speak. Be careful of erroneous orders, but returns are accepted. Hey, there's Artemis. Fo. I can understand no elevator, but I never thought this tower would even have stairs. Are you alright, senpai? I can barely feel my legs. Have we just been climbing? Never had been more happy for my Chiyugami techniques than I am now. No fair. Osaka be hime, no fair. Okay. Yamate could stop with the shaking already. I'll promise to let you use it next time, Machan. Promise. Still appreciate this place's exterior design, but it gives negative BP for its terrible interior. Indeed, these deliveries have been every bit as arduous as I expected. This tower is designed in such a way it practically dares us to try and scale it. Ordinarily, I would be thrilled to do my job and get in an excellent rock climbing type workout at the same time, but as a delivery person, it feels as if nothing is so unpure and unadulterated malice. While Amazonus.com always strives to deliver all customers equally, regardless of where they may be. Alright, see you next time, Railgun. Thanks for stopping by, man. It was nice chatting with you. We prefer the tall buildings be outfitted with reasonable accommodations, such as stairs. This tower is like the physical embodiment of rude customers who specify a particular window of time for their delivery, and then are nowhere to be seen when you come knocking. It's enough to make even the most mellow delivery person in the galaxy inadvertently crush the package they are carrying in indignation. Picking up a servant reading nearby. I'm guessing they live on this floor, but please be careful. I have to deliver for you from Amazonas.com. I must say, ma'am, you have a lot of nerve living in such a ridiculous building. Your true feelings are showing. Salome! Wow, you get another appearance. Oh, are you the one bringing me what I desire? I've been waiting for you. Salome, so this is why I didn't see you around. You were here all this time. I'm taking a closer look at that order slip. The name Skull Princess does sound like it's a bit made up. Nah, it's plenty different from servant versus names. Fo. Oh well, she's certainly not the first customer with a pen name or stage name. There's no problem handing the package over as long as she signs for this delivery. Let's see, you ordered. That's here, finally. The head of John the Baptist. Well, I suppose it's technically a head, but it's a shower head, not a human one. Amazon.com is very proud of our product diversity, but that sort of thing is still very much illegal. No, that's not John the Baptist's head at all. I thought you were bringing me what I desire. Why? Why did you lie to me? I'm afraid you're mistaken, ma'am. I have the order slip right here, and this is definitely what you ordered. Furthermore, according to the company policy, we at Amazon.com cannot be held liable if a customer makes a mistake when they place an order. However, if you would like to return this order, you can still cancel. Oh, now I get that, so that's how it is, Then you understand? Wonderful. Amazon.com has always prided itself on being at the cutting edge of customer satisfaction. Instead of only one head, you brought me all of your heads. Nope, not at all, not at all. And you know, your head in particular looks a lot like John's master. They might not be on a silver platter, but it would be rude of me not to accept these new heads. I'll have to give them all a kiss once I've taken them off your necks. Oh, it's always such a pain dealing with berserkers who keep taking things the wrong way. Looks like you'll just have to make her settle down by force. Ma'am, you can keep the order, or you can refuse to sign for it, but you can absolutely not do both. We're going to leave you satisfied, customer, one way or another. Not with my head on a platter, though. Please don't put my head on a platter. That'd be painful, I imagine. Quite painful. It is a break bar. That's what I was worried about. But this is actually a pretty decent turn for XX. For the time being, we can just focus down like this. In fact, I probably, knowing this, should have done with Sumo. Salacious Dance. I have no idea what that does. Nor does the sense of increase charge by 2 after 7 turns. Remove 1 of your defensive buffs each turn. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Hey, J6, welcome to the stream. Howdy things. I've been up for 2 hours and 14 minutes at this point. And I will be ending in about 45 minutes. Because I will be having dinner at that point. So, you know, it's not too much. It hasn't really been too much happening after all. Not too much has been going down. It's mainly just been me, taking on the event, you know? You won't be home until 6. Strangely enough, that is when I'm going to be consuming my dinner. Oh, invincibility, you witch. Oh, no longer invincible, that's good. Throw the evasion on XX. And then, Need to look after the sword. You own a store? And you didn't tell me you owned a store, J6. Wow. Wow, I can't believe that you own a store. Or is it a franchise that you own? Okay, okay. I see, I see. Family business, I see. Understandable. Legitimately understandable, yeah. But I didn't know that. That's pretty cool, honestly. Do this. Oh, I forgot to switch out my Mystic Code. Oh, well. Ink cartridges and printers. That is still a pretty good thing. That's a good thing to actually be involved with, because those are very much a very common thing. You speak French? Oh, X is a single target. I could have swore she was AoE. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum-dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum-dum-dum. Your parents don't speak French. Well, neither do I, so, you know. Not being able to speak French is not a bad thing. Corpse stab? You're implying that XX is a corpse there, man. It's not cool, dude. Not cool. You live in a French province. Well, to be fair, a lot of people that live in the United States of America don't speak English, so, you know, where you live doesn't really determine if you should or should not speak the language. But that wasn't too bad of a fight. I kind of can't believe I forgot XX was a single target, but again, that's because I'm a dum-dum. Alright. Keep pushing forwards. As a matter of fact, I find those skulls of yours to be very highly MVP. Skull prints are an essential part of rock fashion. After all, they would even go well with my current outfit. But you do need to be careful, as taking it too far is decidedly inelegant. This is the kind of desperate longing for the heads you're displaying. If you need a lesson on how it's done, then take a look at my own fashionable outfit. Fashion. Yep, I do recall. I remember my history. Magnificent, absolutely magnificent. I nailed that one perfectly, if I do say so myself. At least we won. Why didn't you bring me John the Baptist's head? That's all I wanted. It doesn't look like she's going to attack you anymore, but she also seems very depressed. I'm sorry, there are some things not even Amazonas.com can ship. No. Come on, CEO. If anyone believes it should be you, with Amazonas.com, the possibilities are limitless. Ma'am, if you would be kindly take a look at this tablet, you think you might find the product to your liking. Nice John the Baptist's head. I want it. That's kind of disturbing that she has it. Huh. That's kind of, I don't know. That's kind of oppressive, I guess, is the best word. This we can deliver without issue. One moment, please. Yes, I can't wait. Please tell me you don't actually carry real human heads. We do not. Instead, I found what I believed would be the clinic's closest thing. Here, see for yourself. A mannequin head. For aspiring hairdressers practice on, huh? Being able to flexibility and adapt to consumer needs is the mark of a capable CEO. The most important thing is the customer is now satisfied. I'm not entirely sure this was the right way to handle it, but as long as she's happy, that's what counts. On a different note... Yes, that is Artemis. That statue of Artemis would seem to bear up my suspicions. Does it give you any idea who the person behind all this might be? It looks like Slim only came here because someone who convinced her to, but she doesn't remember who. No, I'm afraid I still cannot say one way or another. In the meantime, I've gotten the golem to bring Slim's replacement order and we can be on our way. We still have many more deliveries left to make after all. Let us resume climbing. Farewell then, this little animal and I will continue to follow you just as we have been. Okay, Machan, you can ride on my origami too, just like a Yakusoku. Fo. Just please make sure your lifelines are all securely fastened, everyone. Indeed, they will be. Indeed, they will be. Are we going to get another... We are getting another interlude here. Yay. Meanwhile. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Hey, Spartacus. This is supposed to be a place to relax, right? So aren't you going to relax? Relaxation is for repressors. I do not run from pain, I bear it head on. Okay, I can see where you're coming from, but even warriors need to relax sometimes. Behold, tyrants oppressing the common people. Behold my muscles and their rebellion. As long as they are well trained and constantly toughening it out, a little soreness is nothing to fear. Ha ha ha. So he is toughing out sore muscles right now. I'll just have to give him a shoulder up sometime. Alright. Hey, you mister, can I ask you a question? Of course, as long as I can answer, I would be happy to do so. I can't imagine that there are actually questions you can't answer, but never mind that now. I've just been zipping around on my hippogriff, but you've been having to run around your horsey legs, right? So I was just wondering how tired you get from that. Is it a lot less than when we run around? I'm not so sure. Strictly speaking, I can't say I truly understand what it feels like to only have 2 legs. Even when I do run around on 2 legs myself, I'm still running as a centaur rather than a human. While I'm sure that it does give me some advantage, I have no way of knowing if there is any difference between an average person and a marathon runner. Or the difference between walking and driving a car. So not clicking for you. Tell me, what do you think? I don't have much of an opinion one way or another. All I can say for sure is that running is tiring, regardless of how good at it you might be. But I am sure it's good for your mind and your body, and it makes you feel good too. Why not give the hippogriff back to Bradamante and try making deliveries on foot for a change? No, I can't. My legs would fall off. Ha, I agree. One descendant picture a knight riding a majestic mount. I imagine one of the 12 paladins of Charlemagne arriving to a battlefield on foot, their shoulders heaving as they struggle to catch their breath. On second thought, I think such a scene might be right up your proverbial alley, Sir Astolfo. No way, I always play the badass, not the buffoon. That's a joke. Anyway, never mind me, Shakespeare. How come you're not out there making deliveries? As one of the few literary mind servants, I've been doing my part by handling clerical work, the right person for the right job, as they say. Rest assured that despite how it may seem, I'm not slacking off in the slightest. You know, speaking of people not making deliveries, are you sure it's okay for you to be here? Man, this is good. What? I'm just grabbing a bite to eat. Besides, I've got that little spare proprietor standing watch for me. I'll be out here in a flash the first sign of certain someone. You know, Achilles, one could say your job is to preserve peace throughout all of Chaldea. After all, if you don't, making deliveries will be the last thing on your mind. And a job is still a job regardless of whether it entails creating benefits or preventing drawbacks. Yeah, I guess that's a nice way of putting it. As Shakespeare said, it's all about the right person for the right job. As I see it, Astolfo Achilles didn't just come here to enjoy a meal. I expect he feels bad about hiding out in his room when the rest of us are out here working. And that his true goal is showing his face here is to encourage us. If he wanted food, he could always just have someone take it to his room instead of coming here himself. Besides, he can't be all that hungry anyway, seeing as he hasn't been making any deliveries himself. Hey, come on. Oh, really? You came all this way to just cheer me on? I didn't know you were so thoughtful. But it's okay. You don't have to worry about me. I'll make sure there's enough hard work for the both of us. You know, I never said anything about coming here to cheer you on. Don't worry, my cousin made Gollum is more than enough to cover your share as well. All you need to do is focus on what you can do and what you alone can and should do. What's this now? Seeing you all together, I feel like I recognize you from somewhere. But that aside, it sounds as though you're talking about something truly ridiculous. It must be nice having so much free time due to being in low demand. If only I knew what that was like. Hey, somebody around me, so I'm surprised you're actually, working. Carrying parcels would normally be beneath an empress like myself, but if that's what Master wants, so be it. Besides, I can't have him thinking I'm incapable of doing such a feat. So I'm only doing this to remind him of my greatness as well as to pass the time. So you are using your hanging gardens of battle, then? I suppose that would let you carry far more packages than most of us. Indeed, the Apocrypha crew indeed. Which was being talked about earlier in the stream. We were talking about Apocrypha. Oh yes, of course Far from it, sure she's using the hanging gardens to carry a bunch of packages at first. But that was only until she ran out of magical energy before she could even deliver one of them. Now she just has her pigeon familiars do it for her. What did you come here from, Amakusa? How long have you been watching? I came from a summoning circle, of course. I am a servant, after all. As for how long I've been watching, that's a secret. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I still ship it. I ship them. Hanging gardens of... Stop that. No using your noble phantasm to hide your embarrassment. I'm not embarrassed at all. I'm simply doing what must be even the score. Sure, can you do something about this? Alright, I suppose I must, though it isn't the sort of thing one should do without explicit consent. A little tap on a certain medical pressure point that should instantly put her out like a light, and... Alright, Lord Amakusa Shiro, you can take it from here, please. Understood, I'll figure something out. Besides, I'm sure she'll be much calmer by the time she wakes up. When she finds out she's gotten a lap pillow, she might just break out her noble phantasm again. Oh, they ship it. He ships it as well. Well, if he's okay, I guess it'll probably be okay. At least I hope so. Astolfo sees it as well. I see it. Astolfo sees it, so it must be true. We get a quartz. We get 2 TOB. And for the 10 floors of the Artemis Tower complete, we get another therapeutic spa. Woot. I can probably max limit break one of those at this point. Alright, back to the grind. Casters. Mandracarboro. It's going to be the last of our low-level riders. Of our silver riders. And we're on a low-level riders as well. Awesome, we're starting to work into the Lancers. If I can get at least 10 more deliveries done today, I still won't be able to finish the event off tomorrow on Friday, because I'm flipping and flopping as to how exactly I want to do this. Let's not do that. That skill is dangerous. Yeah, I haven't decided how I'm going to do this, but I need to figure it out, because, to be honest, this event is taking a long time. I still have a Nuzlocke I need to do before Arceus drops next Friday. I just got so many things I need to think of. Well done, Mandracarboro. Well done indeed. Destroy the helping hand, Coons. Nice crit. And that was a pretty nice crit as well, Ozzy. Damn. He hit pretty decently for level 1. Granted, he had 2 attack buffs, but still, that was a pretty good attack. Pretty good attack there. Okay. Good pace. Keep the momentum going. Sebas, so we bring Achas. I'm out of the low rarity archers. Really, I'm almost out of low rarity servants in general, so Emiya. And we're in the low level Lancers category, which I have a ton of. So they could go for a while, I'm sure. I'm sure they can go for quite a time. Indeed. Reindeer. Resting the big brother reindeer man. Resting little brother reindeer men. That's fine, just in case, but I kind of doubt we're gonna need it, because Emiya should have it rinsed easy. Oh yeah, Emiya's got this rinsed. Oh man, using the higher level servants is so much faster than the lower ones. Like, so much faster. It's kind of ridiculous. But not too surprising, to be honest. Not too surprising. 3 rider monuments. Archer. So we want Lancers. Do I have any low tier Lancers at the moment? No, I'm not going to use them. So into this point, we'll go with Janta, because Janta is AoE, and we want to do as much. We want to get as much done as we can with the little time I have left before I have to stop stream in half an hour to eat. So I just gotta push forwards faster, 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 and faster, and faster, and faster, and faster. One wave is good. Anticipating Big Nobu. Alright, Janta. Destroy. To be honest, it's been a while since I've used Janta's NP. Easy peasy. Yeah, ever since I got Janted to Bond 10, I haven't been using her as much as I normally used to. Which is understandable, I suppose. Completely understandable. 5 more blazes. Nature-friendly customer with a Lancer, so we need Sebas. Salter. Forward march. Keep charging forwards at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. I don't know. Double waves. Should have expected that. I guess I lost track of the, thing. The floor that I was on. But this is fine. It'll just be a little bit longer, this one. Should only be 3 more turns left until completion. So turn 5 should be the final turn of this one. I like how Salter doesn't always just use her sword to attack. She can sometimes just fire energy blasts out of the palm of her hand, because she totally has that capability after all. Oh yeah, this one is just gonna be a wipe on their end. I don't even need to use the Mystic Code skill. Just Excalibur Morgan blast him. Good. And just keep zipping forwards. Zip, zip, zippery, zip, zip, zipperoo, zip, zip, zippery. I have lost my sanity. Oh, that was only the 4th one. So it is... So floors 4, 5, so 9 and 10 are probably all going to have the special things. Archer. Adelante. Your AoE. And we're almost through our low-leveled Lancers. Also, the required level has been slowly but steadily creeping up there as well. On-site Polisher and Polisher Apprentice. I have no idea what those professions are. Alright, should be just 3 more turns. Following the same pattern after all. If Adelante gets the kills here, which I might need to just... Okay, I got the kill, probably barely, so I'm going to just BAQ this next one. Because that is more consistent with kills. Oh, Buster crit proves me wrong. Or right, I suppose. But easily done, and... Yep, no break bars. Real satisfied. Hey! Sumanai! Sword feels good thanks to all that polishing. An NP strength buff will probably not matter all that much, unfortunately for you, Sumanai. It's not going to matter all too much. Yeah. Probably won't. Sorry, Sumanai, but it was always going to come down to this. Easy done. 87 stars, hot diggity damn. That's a good star count there. I don't think you can get past 99, though. I'm pretty sure I've tested that and you can't. But 3 Mystic Gunpowder, another in the 15 deliveries gets us Dawn Reactor Cores, Bazaka, Hokusai / Oi, because that is your preferred name for me. There you are, and the Golden Lancers. Up we go. Almost done with those, which will mean the Archers. Yeah, the AoE servants are just now mopping up things so freaking fast. Ghoul Stickler on delivery time. Okay. Doing like this is actually, like, so much faster. Holy cow. I'm not at a blazing pace. It's surprising, honestly. I should theoretically get through this through floor 20 here before I have to call things. Assassin. So, casters. Nito Burrito. And the last of our low-leveled Lancers. And because of Nito Burrito's freaking insane rapid divine words, oh, death. That was some death dealing. 5-star review generating machine. And just get the death success rate. And then this to be safe. Missed the death proct. Well, shoot. No two-turning this one. Sadness. Hey, Mordred. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How be things, how be things? And what do you mean by harvesting my organs? It's never time to harvest my organs. My organs are not for harvesting. You know. Just saying. I don't think I've ever agreed to having my organs be harvested. I kind of need to think about it, though, because, I need to know which organs you're going to be trying to harvest here, so I can, you know, prepare fakes, / bombs, that kind of stuff, you know. It pays to be prepared, is all I'll say about the matter. And this one was done. This one is actually a little bit tougher. Mainly because of that evasion. And I guess Nito isn't really about the damage, she's more about the death, so... All in one. So I need to... Okay, so body double then. I gotta find a body double. And that's another bond up. And... 2 million QP. Floor 18. Man-Horse Customer, I think is what this one was called. Assassins. Then we'll go ahead and bring... You know, Assassins or Berserkers? No, let's just go Assassins. Donzo. And now we're in the low-level Archers. You're also interested in identity. Well, my identity really isn't something that can be stolen, because I don't even know who I am, so... You can't steal what the person that you're trying to steal from doesn't even know what it is. Also, these are all starting to be 2 waves, which sucks. Like, holy cow. Too many double wave nodes now. Far too many. It's slowing me down. I was making good pace here. And now I'm being slowed. I don't think you can, though. Like, how can you steal somebody's money if they don't know they have money? First off. I mean, I suppose there are some things you can steal without people being aware of them. Like, you could definitely steal, I'm trying to think. You can definitely steal a job out from under their noses, technically. Steal a scholarship out from under their nose as well. I suppose there is technically things you can steal. I guess it also depends on your definition of steal. It does technically depend on your definition of steal. It'd be hard to do that, but it's possible. You know, sometimes a man can steal a woman's last name by taking it away and never giving it back. Technically. I'm sure there's a more romantic way to put that, but, you know, I'm not really in that kind of relationship with any woman at the moment. Though I wish I could be. I wish I could be. Just need to find the right girl eventually. I'm sure eventually I will. But I'm getting off track because I'm being distracted. Donzo is Bond 1. Can't believe it took me so long to get Donzo there. Far too long. If you're really careful, I suppose you could technically steal somebody's blood. / spleen. / kidney. / liver. Riders. Let's go Mo. And keep it up with the low-leveled archers. Excuse me. Yeah, I got less than 15 minutes here to get as much done as I can. I'm hopeful that I'll be able to finish floor 20 here, and then who knows? I feel like I might be able to pull this off. A very weird conversation, J6. A very, very weird conversation. Let's see, start drop rate. And then... Come on, Mo. Generate enough charge to NP again, please. That is barely not enough, I think. I think I'm like literally 2 NP short from being able to pull off a double one, aren't I? I was literally 2 frickin' gauge short. That annoys. Well, again, you can't steal my identity because I don't have an identity. You can't steal my money because my money is not my own. You can't steal my family because, well, you don't know where I live. And you can't steal my firstborn because I don't have any children yet. Alright. Finish this Mo. Oh, come on, Mo. Mo, come on, Mordred. You can do better than that. Mordred, I am slightly disappointed in you. Yeah, I don't know who I am. Why do you think I go by Dragon of the Undying Light on Discord? Because I don't know who I am. After all, do any of us truly know who we really are? Do any of us truly know who we really are? After all, we all are somebody different to different people. Like, I'm different to you guys. My identity to you guys is different than my identity to myself, and my identity to myself is different than my identity to my coworkers or the patients I see. That makes all the difference. So we need an assassin. Shootin'. It's time to come out to play, Shootin'. This is probably gonna be the last floor I'm gonna do. Stay firm how to properly handle complaints. I don't call myself the Dragon of the Undying Light, except for my head, but, you know. Next on the agenda, I would like to discuss this tower's residents. If any of you have any objections, I'm happy to hear them in the interest of spirited discourse. I am starting to understand that this tower is home to much more direct threats than we have previously faced. These assassins, for lack of a better word, are not acting autonomously to take advantage of a moment of weakness as the others were. No, whether by tricking them or asking them directly, whoever is behind all this has positioned them here intentionally, much like hunting dogs. I think you're right, given what we saw with Salome on the 10th floor. We may well run into other people we know who were somehow incited to be here. Much as I wish that wasn't the case, I'll say. And if the other servants here are the same ones we weren't able to get hold of when we started, then we'll be up against a lot of opponents I'd really prefer we'd rather not fight if we can help it. What sort of people are we talking about here? Galactic collection models? Interstellar influencers? That reminds me, Sol told me some very interesting things on the way here. It seems your company is home to a wise king who slew dragons and giants alike, a martial artist who practices ancient martial arts, a master swordsman who wields two blades at once. And apparently those fearsome warriors are only the tip of the iceberg. I can only hope I will get to deliver an order to customers like that someday. It just makes my blood boil with excitement thinking about it. Nah, she's not freaking me out. Lots of people are battle berserkers. I'm sorry to interrupt while you lick your lips in obvious anticipation, but you don't usually go around fighting your customers, do you? Oops, I forgot to myself for a moment. Yes, you're right, we usually never fight our customers. My CEO mornings are reserved solely for grifters and entitled customers making outrageous complaints. I cannot let myself forget that guiding principle. Right, even if we do run into people we know here, I'd like to get past them peacefully if we can. Ideally, we may even be able to learn something new from talking to them. Oh, speaking of which, it looks like this is Flora's residence. Heading your way. Please be careful. There we go, I have a delivery for you from Amazonas.com. If you should happen to be a renowned and fearsome warrior, feel free to make as many outrageous complaints as you like. I'm prepared to face them all head-on. And it is... Faux. Good day, sir. I have Calamity Ranch Premium Steak Pack you ordered right here. Could you sign here, please? Who is it? That's not a servant, and I don't think he understands me. This could be a problem. I'll admit this is not what I was expecting, but it is Amazonas.com policy to treat every customer equally. No, I could never fight foe. A CEO will take more than little language, berry, vicious fangs, sharp talons, and tough-looking skills to make me forego protocol. I'll admit that business mentality of yours is quite BP-rich in some aspects, but look out. Of course, if a customer attempts to attack the delivery person, then all protocol goes out the window. We have a term at Amazonas.com for customers who will refuse to abide by common courtesy, make unreasonable and illogical demands, and or resort to violence. We call them pricks. And the ones who order a magnitude worse than normal pricks are called monster pricks. And since this customer looks to be one of those, I'll have to be more confrontational than usual. Ha! Fo. I get the feeling Fo and I are thinking the same thing, so feel free to give the TL here. You just wanted to say monster pricks, didn't you? Indeed. And yes, you are right. Fo would kick my butt. Fo is a monster. He's a beast, technically. Alright, so this should be hopefully easy. Hopefully this wyvern does not have a break bar, which will make Shootin' all the more potent in dealing with it. Yeah, technically he's a beast. He did forsake his beasthood to give Mashu a normal human lifespan. But there's no telling if he couldn't regain his beast quality at some later point in time. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully not. Hopefully he just becomes a very strong cat, squirrel, dog thing. Okay, this might be a little bit more troublesome than I thought. Nope, nope. Ah, screw it. NP overcharged, went to the wrong servant. That's my bad. Wasn't his personality? I don't think it technically was. Foe is a very complex character, I think is the best way to really put it. We didn't really get to see too much of his true personality, unfortunately, but who knows what might happen in the future. Who knows, knows. Alright, so I need Billy and Tota to go down and Shootin to get charged enough to get another NP launched here. Got 9 minutes here. 9 minutes. But yeah, this big thing is more dangerous than I thought it would be. Devouring meat. Oh, you bastard. I have many words I would like to say right now, but I don't want to... I don't know. I don't know if this is technically an M rate. No, it probably wouldn't be. Is that... Actually, what is FGO's game rating, actually? I don't know. I honestly don't know the rating of FGO. Sure. Crit strength. Try. The rating of the game is irrelevant. Well, it lets me know if I can curse more safely. This entitled monster is not gonna go down easy. It's a T game, according to Google Play. Okay, so I might be able to drop the occasional bomb then. Bah. Go Shootin, go Shootin, go. Go Shootin, go Shootin, go. Alright, we got this next turn. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Oh, you bastard. Maybe an if, and, or a but. Because it frickin' healed. Oh, thank the crit. Thank the crit. Oh, you got another Bond 10? Who'd you get, Mordred? Who did you get as your next Bond 10? Got a Fang. Yes. Alright. So this next story node is going to be the last bit I'm going to be able to do before I have to call stream to consume nourishment myself. So I'm not going to stream tomorrow. This event is going to just kill my voice if I stream it too many days in a row. Friday's stream will be this, and from there, I don't know. Amazon.com will never give in to monster pricks. I have to say, I wasn't expecting to run into such a straightforward threat here. Straightforward, that is exactly it. This prick may not be what we were expecting, but it's still a decidedly commonplace type of danger. Uriel? Nice. She's a pretty decent servant, even if I haven't leveled her up, but I know she is killer in Camelot. In fact, this is the impression I get from this whole tower, or should I say from this matter as a whole. It feels unabashedly straightforward, as though it has been thrown together with brute force alone. Perhaps that is some sort of hint as to who the one behind this whole incident might be. Yeah, I think I can see that. Nonetheless, all we can do at this point is continue to overcome whatever obstacles lie in our way. We will fight straightforward tactics with straightforward tactics and brute strength with brute strength. Indeed, hard though it may be to believe, that is what I excel at. Actually, I can totally believe that you excel at brute strength. Can totally believe that. Alright, and now the warehouse interlude. Who's it going to be this time? It's in a workshop. It is... Kentucky. Yes. You got a bike here that needs filling up with high-octane magical energy. Understood, but I'm afraid this machine shop has been so popular that we are backed up with other maintenance requests at the moment, so it'll be a bit of a wait. Those who thirst gather at the watering hole, essentially time ticking by until tomorrow arrives. Sorry about that, little man. I've been waiting for them to service my machine, too. Yeah, all good with me. I ain't in any rush. I gotta say, though, the more I scope out your car, the more golden it looks. 130 bullets. Oh, you have my condolences, Mordred. That's a lot of bullets. Fairly certain it's wine red, and not the color. It's the color of blood. Sure is, but you'd be even more golden if it was color golden, too. Man, I always wanted a convertible. It's so cool how you can open up and close the roof whenever you want. Almost feels like driving a transforming robot. Well, that motorcycle of yours is lovely in its own right. There's nothing quite like a beautiful woman wearing a leather catsuit and riding a motorcycle. If I ever get the chance, I may just have to try switching my car out for one myself sometime. Oh, but I really need to practice that move where you take off your helmet and let your hair cascade down your neck in slow motion first. That's a move every beautiful bike-riding fan of these should be able to do. Carmela's put far too much thought in this. Oh, golden red bike, huh? I like that. If you ever make that happen, we ought to go riding together. Just don't go around stealing anything. Stealing's the kind of thing that Oni would do, so I'd have to stop you as a matter of principle. As of course, I promise I'll be good. Little does he know that another Phantom Thief move is crossing our fingers behind our back. 15 days of farming. Again, you still have my condolences, man. Anyway, Babbage, there wasn't kidding when he said this place was popular, huh? Didn't realize there were so many other servants with some kind of machine. True, though, that might be partly due to the fact that there aren't many mechanics to go around. Come on, if you don't want me to pay for your services with a bullet between the eyes, hurry up. Malter's a little brutal. I'm still elated from getting to serve Master by driving my vehicle so fast for the first time in a while, and it makes my Sekis. I don't know how to pronounce that. Tree happy. Damn it, I don't even have time to sell her out the merits of direct current drivetrain. They're done. You know, just as a reminder, my technical skills lie in mass production, not in servicing individual items. Still, the fact that I can pull it off so perfectly just goes to show what a genius inventor I truly am, and Edison stroking his own ego. Feel free to shower me with accolades if you like. You can never have too many accolades. Good work. Now then, I must be off my next mission. Delivery. Hang in there, Master. I have yet to lay eyes on it. I will soon serve you the most amazingly. You will not laugh. You will not cry. You will learn You will learn by my delivery skills. Look forward to it. So then this event ends, you're done farming. True. That is actually pretty much about days. Then there's a golden bike too. Did you see that sheer black body? Not to mention the nitro booster kicking in. And Kentucky's a bike nut. Who would have thunk it? Hurry up. Every moment this fake mirage like Sajet remains standing in front is an affront to my existence. If I do not do everything in my power to get rid of it, then who will? Now come on, I'm supposed to resume the complete edition of my Guardian of the Seven Keys album in 128 seconds. Putting aside the fact that the fake Sajet showing up is the only reason we can exist simultaneously, I know the CEO's distress at losing her employees. It would be the same as losing my subjects. So I'm happy to lend her a hand. Indeed, I wish nothing but a swift reboot. Now go on, hurry up with our maintenance. Damn, it seems I won't have time to secretly install those alternating current attachments after all. There, I'm done. Good work. Alright, we're headed out. Prepare for liftoff. Tesla and Edison, both with those ulterior motives. Alright, I'd forgotten we had some servants who were also machines. No wonder they're so busy here then, especially if they, got ones like Danzo and Nessa showing up here too. Now that's some golden work ethic. Shh. Thank you for your waiting. We can take a look at your vehicles now. So we've got sports car and a motorcycle in for maintenance, huh? Got it. Must say, I feel much more at home with these sorts of things than I do rocket punches and skirt missiles. Agreed, though I have no idea. Though I have an idea. Now that we have time and energy to spare, would you like us to upgrade your machines and not just give them a tune-up? It would be our way of apologizing to you for the wait. That sounds like an excellent idea to me. I was just getting the urge to invent anyway. How does a direct current propulsion unit sound? Would even let you make deliveries twice as efficiently. Huh, what's that? You say you prefer an alternating current booster that would give you 3 times the efficiency while remaining safe and secure? Makes sense to me. I think I need some time to think about it. Well, if it means my beloved bear is getting faster, cool, and even more golden, I guess I don't care if you make it gas, steam, electric, or even a hybrid. I assure you there is no need for concern. They all have experience racing in one form or another, after all. Exactly, our technical prowess and design chops have already been proven, not to mention very well received. I can feel creativity welling up inside me. Right now, I think you can make a vehicle on par with the masterpieces we made back then. Oh, yes, those were quite some masterpieces. Indeed. Thanks, but I don't think I leveled up enough for that. Yes, I think I'll pass on that as well, if you don't mind. But why? Aw. I thought their cars were cool. I did. But with that, I do think I am going to be having to end this stream here because I need to be eating dinner with my family. So, with the completion of floor 20 of the Artemis Tower, we are going to call today's stream here. Friday is when I will be back, where we will finish, at the very least, the Artemis Tower portion of this event, and go from there. So for now, I've been Solar Actor, and I hope you've enjoyed. Please leave me some feedback in whichever way you see fit, and I will see you guys next time.